My name is David O, and I work for NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory as a systems engineer. I work on missions to deep space, to Mars, and to the asteroid belt. I worked on the Curiosity Mars rover. I was the lead flight director, and I helped build the core avionics for the rover. And now I'm the project system engineer for Psyche, which is a mission which is going to go visit the largest metal asteroid in the solar system. I was born the year that Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, so the space program has always been a part of my life. And the space program has now grown to a point where it touches all our lives. Space technology is used constantly by everybody in the entire nation. Most people don't realize it, but every time you get a location on your phone, you end up using GPS satellites. When you listen to a weather report, you're listening to weather satellites. All the news broadcasts go over communication satellites. So I've seen space technology in my lifetime expand to encompass everything that we do. And it shows what the benefits are of working in space and space technology. It's not just exploration, but it's turned into this thing which drives the connected world that we live in today. It's all part of living in the 21st century. I grew up in the era of Star Wars and Star Trek. I always loved watching those movies. And I was good at science and math. But to be honest, because I grew up in Alabama and I went to school in Alabama, I didn't really even know what engineering was growing up. I just knew that I was good at science and math. I went to college, I wanted to study physics, and then when I got to college and I learned about what engineering is and how to build things, and about being able to build spacecraft, I decided I wanted to become an aerospace engineer. And I've been privileged to be able to follow that path through my whole career. When I worked on the Mars rover, I worked with a team of hundreds of people. We regularly ran the mission control room with 10, 20 people in there. We're always running in teams, and the biggest thing I learned from that is the power of teamwork and the power of having all the people in the room focused on a single goal. We have the privilege of having the brightest and the best people in the world all focused on trying to do one thing. It's amazing what they can accomplish when they work together. You know, when I think of pioneers, I think of the space program and the way that we are pioneering by exploring other worlds and truly working in the great tradition of American exploration. I also think about my parents, who were pioneers as they came from Korea after the Korean War, came to America, they built a new life, and then they had their kids and their family, and because of what they did and their values, I'm now able to be a part of the great American space program. These adventures, this willingness to take risk and to strive to be better, to dare to do things which have never been done before, to step out of your comfort zone, are fundamental to me and are fundamental to the space program and are fundamental to the spirit of exploration. And all of that is part of the great American spirit.